Shulim to all of Klal Yisrael. This message is just attended the Te'elis, that whoever has opportunity to try to help to stop this nonsense, terror, and sinas Yisrael and sinas Achem that's been going on for no reason for the last 3 years, and especially the last few days, should please try to do something. I'll just try to make it in short. The Olam should understand what's going on. Erev Shabbos, making it in short, cutting a lot of events. When I came out of the mikveh, a group of people sadly looked like a mob of terrorists were waiting out of the mikveh when I was coming out and attacked me. They tried, Benissim, a lot of people in the area tried to help me, and they all got beaten up. And Baruch Hashem, I went out with light injuries. Baruch Hashem, I was okay. The Shabbos, they continued with the terror. Shabbos was Baruch Hashem, and Shabbos we started off as a normal Shabbos, besides the sad incident that Abucha came in that was badly injured, bruised up in his face and all around his face. Kabbalah Shabbos, learning, Bafsukkah, everything was normal, Baruch Hashem. Towards the end of Ma'ariv, a group of people started knocking on the doors. They started smashing, and until they managed to break open the doors, started cursing, and it looked like a mob attacking, similar to the pictures that you see in Har Bayis in Ramadan. Very sadly, this continued for a long time, with throwing objects and cursing all clueless and promising death and everything else, and throwing things, injuring people, and it started a major trauma in the Besmedrish. All kids started crying, all part of the kids started crying, and it was a very sad event. It took around probably close to 10 minutes until the police department entered and tried to save the situation. With the police department coming in, it was a little bit more secure, but still there was a mob, and there was very few police officers who weren't able to control the crowd. As the Yeshiva meanwhile was locked into his room to try to secure him, and the crowd started dancing to try to pick up the atmosphere, and the cursing and the throwing objects and ripping up in Shabbos, ripping up Torah from the Yeshiva or other things was going on non-stop until around a half hour, which a bigger group of police officers came in, and riot police that came in to try to help save the situation. The situation got more intense, the screaming continued, and the cursing and throwing objects and pulling out things and throwing down things at people. The people who were injured continued going on for another while, at least till an hour and a half after davening, because by then the police department claimed that they have enough control that people should be able to start leaving this Medrash. After an hour and a half, people started going out slowly to different areas. Of course, in the way out, we were attacked verbally. Part of the people were attacked actually as well, because they didn't have enough protection where they were heading to, and they thought it safe, but the mobs kept running after them wherever they were. Anyone from Besmedrish, even they weren't affiliates of the Kehillah, just that they were there, they were beaten up for going in or coming out. Anyone that gave comments, why are they doing this, got beaten up. Lots of people, even with no shaykhs to the Yeshiva's Kehillah, were beaten up just for saying a word, why are you doing this? Later on, sadly enough, Shabbos morning, the drama continued. Until they finished davening, it was quiet. Once they finished davening, they left the Besmedrish. Baruch Hashem, by then the Yeshiva was out of Besmedrish already. But whoever did not manage to get home before they left was attacked physically in the streets. And for around an hour and a half, till 12:31. Later on in the afternoon time, by my house, 12 o'clock, when I was not home, a huge mob, I can't say how many people exactly it was, I was not here, the neighbors were here, started attacking my house, broke my door, and did damage to the house around. But Baruch Hashem, neighbors called the police, and they were sent away before they managed to get into the house. Later on, the rest of the day was more or less quiet. At around 5 o'clock, a new mob came to the house, again trying to break open the door, and throwing in glass bottles to the windows, and throwing pepper spray in Shabbos, 5 o'clock. They pepper sprayed all around the house, and wherever they found a leak of a window open, they sprayed it into the house. Once the police department came, when neighbors called police again, So they left the house and they met someone outside and smashed him to pieces, physically attacked someone in the street. I'm not sure who it was. That's the basic events of Shabbos at our home. And we ask anyone in Klal Yisrael, is there any way of stopping the terror, which is non-stop, besides the Chilul Hashem and the physical danger, is an unbelievable thing that our official Kehillah should be sending out official terrorism groups of between 50 and 100 people to go terrorize people. Is very, very, very sad. And whoever has Kol Mishi Yesh Yudah Limchois has a chiyuv to do something about it and try to stop it. The physical damage and the Chilul Hashem, which is Ma'ulam Adon.